just say on behalf of the coaching staff that this is the, in many of these cases, you know, the end of a long, windy road. I'm sure some of the parents that are here in the audience, you're anxious to see the signed, sealed, delivered, and put behind you, so you know where you're going, you know what's going to happen, and just get yourself ready for the next 4 or 5 years. Sure as we sit here, I'm going to tell you, it's unbelievable how fast it goes by. So I would invite you to enjoy every minute. To the young men that are here, welcome. We're delighted to have you all. You're going to be part of a great football program, and I really liked Eric Lassard's comment in the paper. He didn't say come here to win a Vanier. He said to come to win a couple of Vaniers. He said so. I like the plural. That was pretty good. Anyway, we got some great talent in the room, and without further ado, I'm going to introduce them to the world. Certainly the Queen's world anyway, and we'll get them to sign their letters of intent here, and we'll move forward. So the first young man I'd like to introduce here is Emilio Fermetta. Emilio is 6'2", weight will be disclosed, in the neighborhood of 315 pounds. He was a member of the St. Benedict's Bears football program in Sudbury, Ontario. He was a valedictorian there. He was the winner of the Mike McLean Memorial Award for Leadership. He was an eight-ranked recruit by Top Prospects, three-sport athlete, three-time City All-Star, two-time GTA All-Star. Will be a member of the Team Canada U20 team this summer at the IFAF World Junior Championships in Austin, Texas. He is an academic, as they all are. And he will be entering here in Arts and Science, Political Science, and Industrial Relations. Welcome, Emilio Fermetta. Come on up here, let's get Emilio's mom couldn't make it today, but we told her that he would be on camera, so you better save your best mom.
Can I say hi to my mom?
Come on, sir.
It's been a long recruiting journey, but I took many visits and weighed both options across the border in here, and just turned back to coaches taking us out, coaches having a good relationship with the players, academic institutions here at Queens. I just can't find anything better, so that's why I chose Queens.
Well, I'd like to say that he's the biggest thing to come out of Sudbury, but the truth is he isn't. Okay. The next young man here is Eric Lassard. It was Emilio's line mate, offensive tackle, 6'7", 320 pounds, also a member of St. Benedict's in Sudbury, two-sport athlete, two-time City All-Star, two-time GTA All-Star, a Blue Chip Prospects honorable mention. Also will be a member of Team Canada U20 at the IFAF World Junior Championships in Austin, Texas. An outstanding academic as well. Will study art in Arts and Science in history. Mr. Eric Lassard.
Well, obviously I did the visiting process, went and saw as many schools as I could, and Queens just seemed like the best fit. It was very good academically, obviously, and they have a solid football program. It just seemed like the best fit for me.
Is there anything you're looking to really concentrate on this summer to sort of get yourself ready for the season?
Just getting stronger, faster, try to prepare myself for the next level of football.
This next young man is also a very impressive individual who has demonstrated great passion for football. If you followed his career, he probably needed a compass because he's moved around a little bit. But he finished his career. He was originally from Timmins, Ontario. His name is Brock Barber, plays fullback, 6'1", 235 pounds. As rugged and as tough as they come. Finished his career in Sudbury with the St. Benedict's Bears. Also spent a year at Catholic Central in London. Started his career in Timmins. Two-time team captain, four-sport athlete, Offensive Player of the Year in Timmins, Fred Kennedy Award at CHCH in London, City All-Star, GTA All-Star. 90% student, entering here in arts, eventually wants to go on to law school. We are delighted to have him join our backfield. Brock Barber.
Well, initially, I hadn't really had Queens on my radar. So, I met Coach Tracy, Coach Shane at the GTA, the first GTA All-Star tryout, and I remember one play they really noticed me, and they came up and they approached me and they talked about the prospect of coming to Queens, and I hadn't really heard too much about Queens, but they said that they used a fullback, running back type of player and stuff, and I felt that's where I fit in best at the CIS level. So, feeling how drawn they were to me, and how they really wanted to recruit me and they were really interested. I really appreciated that, and I felt that okay, I think this would be a great place to go to, and the academics as well as the football are second to none in the province and in the country. So I was definitely really excited about the idea of going to Queens.
Well, this next young man is another lineman. Some great football potential here. Terrific athlete from the nation's capital, Glebe Collegiate, a three-sport athlete, AIA City All-Star, team captain, played for Team Ontario East 2011 at the Canada Cup Championships last year, was a player of the game versus Team Manitoba. He won the NCAFA, which is the National Capital Amateur Football Association Most Improved Player Award. He received an honorable mention from Blue Chip Prospects, and he's coming to Queens in computer science. Mr. Natu Myers. Plenty. All right.
Well, Queens, I found something that I couldn't find any other school. The field was really good. Also, basically the players and the field was really good. That's number one. And even if I wasn't playing football, I'd still come here. But the football is a bonus. It makes me even want to come here more because I don't see any negativity about it. So.
Perfect. So is there any sort of skill set you're looking to build on this summer that you really want to sort of put yourself over the top and hope to get a starting role?
Yeah, well, it's mostly, I heard in CAS, it's mostly more so about speed. So I'm working with King Football, for example, in Ottawa. I'm trying to build up that speed, play with the CAS guys, get advice, get faster. So.
All righty. Now we have from St. Michael's College in Toronto. 6'5", 220-pound quarterback from the Kerry Blues, a three-sport athlete, two-time team captain, most valuable player, conference all-star, City TV, athlete of the week. Also was the Queen's Elite Passing Camp top QB, and originally comes from Halifax, Nova Scotia, where he was an MVP there as well. And a commerce student here, and of course we know on entrance you need to have about 110% to get into that, so welcome Max Townsend.
When I was trying to decide on which university I wanted to go to, I really had to put into perspective both the school life, the academics, and the football. And Queens has literally everything I was looking for in a university, with one of the best business programs in Canada, and also one of the best football programs in Canada. So, those two things came together, and it was just the perfect choice for me.
This next young man is a very important cog in what appears to be, I believe, the top offensive line recruiting class in Canada this year. Peter Boyman from St. Michael's College, where he won the Outstanding Lineman Award. He was a conference all-star in the Independent School Association. He was played for Team Ontario East at the 2011 Canada Cup. He's going to be an art student here. And I would be remiss if I did not say that his uncle, Michael O'Shaughnessy, played here back in the early 70s. Welcome, Peter Boyman. Good hot flasher.
Well, I know my Uncle Mike came here. He was a big pusher for me to come here. I know he played with Coach Pat Sheehan, and I've been here. I came to the camp in the summer and a few other visits, and I just felt like a really good fit here. They've got a great system, and I think I'll just fit in well here.
Is there anything you're looking to improve on over the summer to get yourself sort of that extra step ahead?
I'm training kind of hard. I feel I'm a little bit smaller than most of the other guys here. I feel pretty small today, but I'm going to be trying to lift a lot of weights and get a bit faster too, to just try and fit in with the big offense.
Our third young man from St. Michael's College is Josh Jordan. Josh has played defensive back but from the looks of his training program, he's eating himself a little closer to the football. You never know. He's a member of the Kerry Blues. He was a two-sport athlete. He played for Team Ontario East on the 2011 Canada Cup. He was also a team captain of the Toronto Junior Argos. He was also a conference all-star in the Independent School League, and he will be studying engineering here at Queen's. Welcome, Josh Jordan.
It feels good. I remember my first game playing back in grade 9. They broadcasted the game that Queens played in the NBA when they came back to win after a huge deficit. And it's been kind of implanted in my brain since then that this was the place that I would want to go to.
Is there anything you're looking to sort of set yourself apart over the summer and really focus on?
Definitely looking to train my speed a bit better. Speed and quickness. It's not quite where I'd like it to be, so that's definitely a priority for me.
And the last signee today is from Barrie, Ontario, Mitchell Spataro, defensive back, 6'1", 210 pounds, played for the Innisdale Invaders. I like that name. Two-sport athlete, team captain, played football and rugby, two-time defensive MVP, also played in the OBFL with the Huronia Stallions, and he is coming to Queens to be a phys ed student. Mitchell Spataro. Mitchell, come on up. First of all, we're extremely proud to have with us John Aprilli. John was drafted yesterday by the Winnipeg Blue Bombers in the 3rd round. John, great to have you. It's more than a little bit ironic that as these 8 young men begin their college careers, there's a man who's going to be embarking on a professional career there. So glad to have him here. Just a reminder that Justin Chapdelaine, to Johnny Chase Donowa, Josh Prinzen, and John Miniacci will be representing Queens next week at the annual East-West All-Star Game in London, Ontario. We'd also like to announce that Queens will begin its 2012 season by hosting McGill on August the 26th here at Richardson Stadium. The rivalry against McGill goes back more than 100 years. I'm not sure how many, 125, whatever. So it'll be terrific to begin the season hosting McGill at our stadium, and that will be day 7 of training camp. So, boys, you better show up ready. We don't have a lot of time to get ready for that one, so you got to show up ready. And we would just like to confirm that Leroy Blue will be back with us next year coaching our defensive line and attending Beecher's College. So we're delighted.